kind of set up entirely. I think we should be good though, overall. Yes. Yes, I think everything looks good. Let me double check some stuff here real quick. Just gonna go ahead and dump this in here. Nope, that's the wrong enter key. What happens when you have two keyboards on you? Blam, blam. Blam, blam. Okay. Give me the chat. Okay. I also did not remove the monkeys. I did flip one monkey, so we now have a new monkey. Last week we had nope, not that. Get that back down there. Last week we had. Oh, come on, come back to me, monkey. Last week we had the guy on the right over there. This week we have the guy on the left. So, hey, Mr. T and Alex, how's it going? It's going good. Just got home from stuff. I went to my ISP and they're. I don't want to, but they're renting me a router, so I'm going to try to switch that out and see if that hopefully helps with consistency and network connectivity, because I keep having problems. Thankfully, it hasn't been a real problem on the streams lately, so other than we had like a quick drop last week, I think. I think generally we've been okay on stream stuff, but after the stream tonight, I'll probably go ahead and try to swap that out, and hopefully that makes things better. But for now, Dirge of Cerberus. Yeah, how are you guys doing? Alex saw you said good. Did you guys watch E3 Lite over the last week or so? I feel like it kind of came and went, and I did not really pay too much attention to it in general, honestly. That being said, I still watched everything, so I don't know why it feels that way. Other than, I guess, maybe there weren't a ton of games. I felt pretty good about most of the conferences anyways, so. Oh, yeah? How are you feeling about that Metroid? What side of the Metroid aisle are you falling on? Oh, I forgot to bring up the cutscene unlockables. Let me do that real quick. I saw there are some people who are upset that it was not a real Metroid game and they're charging $60 for it. And, to which I was like, this looks like a very fine Metroid game. As somebody who is not very interested in Metroid, I was like, this looks absolutely perfectly fine. So, alright, well, I guess File Explorer is just going to crash there for a second, so we'll just let it do that. Okay, cool. Cutscene. Perfect time to open up File Explorer again. I don't know if those are supposed to be like deep ground soldiers or if those are supposed to be something else. Streams. Nope, wrong one. Streams. I seem to recall these guys being kind of a pain in the butt to kill. I could be misremembering, but... Oops. Oh, I clicked on the store on accident. Okay. Who's shooting me? I think the problem with these guys is like their bullets are like invisible-ish, or like they're very hard to see. You only really get to see like a slight effect, so it's like hard to tell where they're shooting you from or what's gonna hit you. Did I miss him? Oh, maybe you didn't go that way. There's a guy. Nice. Okay. I don't know why I said nice. That wasn't particularly a nice move, but I guess because he was so far away and I was like shooting with the pistol. Are you an actual guy, or are you just background? I think he's just background. I think there's one more somewhere. There he is. I was pretty sure he's to the right of me. Seems like they go on a loop, maybe. Oh, dang it. Is that him? Yeah, that's him. I did play a little bit of this game with a controller over the weekend. Not just like the normal Dirge of Cerberus, but I think it was the US copy I put in and played with the controller a bit, and I do think controller is a lot better for this game. Or at least with my mouse and keyboard set up. That being said, I've always wanted to do this, so we will continue this way to the end. God dang it. Just so I can say I played through Dirge of Cerberus mouse and keyboard. One thing I've always wanted to do with Dirge of Cerberus is maybe play it with just the keyboard at some point, because they'll let you do that. I did it a little bit once, and I actually kind of liked it, weirdly enough. Sorry, I'll look at chat once I actually kill this guy. I need to stop looking over there because he is not actually showing up over there. There we go. Finally, Jesus. Chaos, yeah. Let me, I never thought about it. I could stretch chat so I can see more chat. That's a smart thing to do. I don't know how I feel about that Final Fantasy thing. I think I mentioned it on the podcast, but like, I think that game looks fine. But that, like, I have not played it, and I don't have a PS5 to try out the demo, so. I should look up some actual gameplay. I should watch somebody play the demo. If one of you guys stream the demo, let me know. I'll go back and watch your demo playthrough or something. I saw one that was like, you know that thing where they'll have somebody with a character and they say, okay, now draw her doing this. I saw one that was like, okay, now draw her killing chaos or something. Oh god. I thought that was pretty funny. I don't know why I used the scope like I was gonna actually be able to track him or something. There's still one more flying around? Jeez. There's also the platforms that were down there. Did I? There we go. Oh. Oh, I forgot to bring up the page where we can get all the cutscene stuff. Nope, that's Disaster Day of Crisis. Dirge of Cerberus. Online cutscene capsules. We're in Deep Ground right now. I think I remember where it's at. Yeah, it's like on a... There's like a rail with the Shinra logo that we need to keep an eye out for. Hey Oscar, how's it going? Yeah, the monkey is really here because I got here late and didn't have time to actually get rid of Monkey. That being said, Super Monkey Ball was shown off at E3, so you know. We'll just say it was for Super Monkey Ball. Monkey will probably be gone next week. It was an unintentional return to Monkey this week. Is there a way I can get up there? Doesn't seem like it. Is that like a... Okay, there's like a gate there. Okay. Anything down here? Not that I can see. I saw there's like a ton of like Left 4 Dead style games and stuff, but I don't know. Despite everything, I think I'm generally pretty happy with E3. But I think I'm going in with definitely the assumption that like, hey, this is probably not amazing because of the last year. But I think I'm also pretty lenient, and I think inevitably when it comes to me, like if a bunch of people are complaining about E3, I'm gonna be like, yeah, let me think about what's the good thing about E3. Although I'm somebody who likes like, I don't know. I think things are interesting at E3 that aren't necessarily things I care about. So like, I think Battlefield, the new Battlefield looks great. At least like, you know, what they've shown. If that is what it looks like at launch is a whole other thing. But, you know, I think it's a great looking game. But I will never play that game. Or at least I have a hard time imagining the scenario that I would play a multiplayer Battlefield. That being said, I've been playing Apex way more than I should, so who knows? EA shooters are not off the table, I guess. Oh man, yeah, Apex 8 Monkey Ball crossover. That'd be nice. I actually did beat what's it called? Goku Densetsu Magic Beast Warriors last night. I grinded through it. I found a way to kind of cheese the game. I didn't want to really learn that game. It seemed like a pretty standard fighter, so, you know, I probably won't do a review of it or anything. All I really wanted to do was look at the cutscenes and be like, yeah, cutscenes. These are goofy. So I'll probably talk about it on the podcast, and I've been thinking about like doing more clip stuff from the podcast and then edit some footage to it. So, ooh boy, that thing is coming. Man. Got it once. Oh god. Oh, is that a guy there? Yeah, that's a guy there. Apparently shooting these bombs is impossible. Where's that other guy shooting from? I'm getting hit by somebody. Just, please. One of these bullets hit. It must be almost dead. So I'm like right like there. Let's try that. Thing's never gonna die, apparently. God, finally. I still don't know. Okay, there's a guy over there. I wonder if I killed him earlier, if I just knocked him down or something. He's dead. In the original Japanese version, they still like highlight when you mouse over them. Okay. What do we got going on? I'll try the red potions. High potions? I'll use a high potion. We also don't have Phoenix down on anymore. Let's turn that on. Burn the potions. Okay. Oh. The big concern I have about Monkey Ball is how much does physics matter in Monkey Ball? Like, have there been issues with getting Monkey Ball games with good physics? Because if it's just like course design, then obviously I think a remake is probably going to be just like pretty good. But like, if it's a physics thing that's been the problem with other Monkey Ball games, then I don't know if that would be resolved through simply remaking the game unless they like actually use the physics of the original game or something. So. All right, just keep bouncing. I hope there's more like ports like Cruise and Blast for sure. Like, hey. Well, all right. Did they say like how they're gonna put out Cruise and Blast? Is like a download only thing, or is it like a physical thing, or what? I wish there were more arcade ports in general coming home, because I feel like a lot of arcade games just exist as arcade games at this point, and that's kind of it. Like, I don't know if that Hydro Thunder game ever came out, or maybe that ended up on Xbox Live at some point. Like, I don't think any of the Daytona games have come out since Daytona. Did Daytona USA 2 even come out on home consoles? I feel like it's only ever been the first game, right? I got beat up there. Did we physical? Okay. The monkey ball physics were good? Okay. I gotta turn my volume down a little bit. This game's a little too loud. For me, at least. One's not made by Sega. Who is working on the ones not made by Sega? I was glad that the Monkey Ball thing they put out had like all the other Monkey Ball games in it too that were like... Monkey Ball Adventure was in that trailer, which is like, sure, remind people that game exists. I gotta play that still. I think I looked at the playtime of Monkey Ball Adventure and it was surprisingly long. Traveler Tales, that's right, Traveler Tales did work on the Monkey Ball Adventure. I think the advanced one looked neat, though, if I recall correctly. I think I'm impressed by most Game Boy Advance games that try to do, like, 3D perspective kind of stuff. And I think that one I looked at and was like, oh. Hail Vice. Oops. Yeah. Are you just a bullet sponge? Oh god. Okay, red potion didn't help me out. This is enough of a mess that I'm just gonna use this. Especially this guy up here seems to be overpowered. I don't know if they're all that overpowered. Okay, definitely not. Ether. Okay. Are you still alive? Yeah. Okay, he's dead now. All right. Okay. I have whatever the first Monkey Ball game is on the Wii, and I didn't love that game. But I seem to recall my issues with that game being more of the motion controls. I did not think the motion controls were particularly good. And if I recall correctly, that's like when they started doing the rail stuff, where like all of the sides were like had barriers, so it was like not as hard to fall down and stuff like that. Which I think was probably to accommodate for things like the motion controls and the balance board. Are those the only exits? Oh. Did we ever talk about the Billy Hatcher iToy game on this stream at some point? That sure is a thing. Man, I was looking up at that at some point when we were playing Billy Hatcher, and I was just like, boy, this looks like a mess. Probably okay. It's probably fine. It's probably what you expect out of an iToy video game. What do we... Oh, we are poor. We cannot buy anything. I'll leave that. There's a guy there. I missed. Are you dead? Looks like he's dead. Anyone else? Somebody's over there. Did you guys read into that Death Stranding trailer at all. I had a few people send me things that were like, oh, it's Kojima giving his blessing to Konami regarding Metal Gear or something. I was like, I don't know about that. It could be. I'm not saying it's not. It just seemed like a lot of very, like, I'm going to read into the imagery of this trailer way too much. And I'm like, I feel like this also could very much just be a really dumb trailer. That's just like making fun of the Metal Gear or something, but... Up there. I'm usually somebody that if somebody starts reading a lot into something, I'm gonna be like, okay, let's think about what's actually happening here. I think I just get a little I don't know. A little cautious when people start like telling me the imagery of a bunch of stuff happening. I'm like, maybe. Oh, where's that from? Over here? Oh, multiple hits. I forgot about DX. That was an Xbox thing, right? I don't know much about those Xbox versions, if they're good or if they're weird ports. Alright, dude in a box. There we go, speed of Metal Gear. Alright, don't get fancy about it, just smack him down. The one I'm actually cautious on was the X potion. I could use that. Let's break that open first. Okay. Oh, there's another box up there. Money. Money makes the world go around. It's a, there's a Skies of Arcadia boss fight in Skies of Arcadia Legends specifically. It's like a bunch of optional boss fights. It's actually a really cool system where you like have a bounty system that you go around and like collect people's bounty. I guess it's really a cool system. It's just like a nice addition to that game. It's a lot of like really unique boss fights that didn't show up in the original. And one of the guys is like a dude on top of one of those like money cap figure things. And every time he does his like AoE attack, he goes, "Money makes the world go around." Oh, I can jump after my melee attack. Interesting, I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't... PSP, really? I was not aware of that. And those are the first two games, right? Or wait, what is Deluxe? I thought that was like a special version of the first game or something. Is there anything I left back here? Let me just double check. I feel like I have not seen the... Oh, well, we're locked out. I haven't seen anything that looks like the capsule that I'm looking for here, but I'm a little worried. Let me, can I move this map around? I think I can. I think it's the arrow keys? Yeah. Okay, I think this might be... It's shaped very similarly, at the very least. It's actually at a different orientation, though. I don't think this is actually the place, but it kind of looks like the place. Unless there's a way he can rotate the map or something. Oh, my nose, man. I hate how worked up my nose gets every time I'm on stream. I don't know why. Okay, I think it might be when we get off this tram thing is where it's at, because this map doesn't look quite right, but it's a similar shaped area, so. Okay, gotcha. Alright. Eliminate the pursuers. I do not remember this section at all. Do I need to shoot this thing? Just need to blow up? Okay, there we go. Someone donated. I forgot about that. Thank you, whoever did that. That's from Blue Breaker. Oh man, the fire is going way off the side. I actually don't know how I check that. Let me think about this. Probably email. I could probably look at that. Was that incredibly loud on your guys' side or anything? If you heard it, I don't know. There's the lady yelling level up. I forget who that is. It's the fairy in Blue Breaker. I think she shows up whenever you level up in that game. AKA someone. Sorry, I will, once we are done on this tram, I'll see if I can pull it up. Maybe in the next cutscene. See who donated. You also, this is super stupid. You get the label of Pen Donator in the Discord if you do too, so. You want to do that? You can. It's up to you though. I'm doing a great job of not killing this thing at all. Oh, I am out of handgun ammo. Okay. No, no. You heard no scream? Okay. Whoops. Oh, well. I'll have to figure out why it didn't show up in the thing. It was a lady yelling level up at me. No. I mean, that looks like it's dying, but it's okay. Only 7 targets. Pull up my email. Was it a secret one? I was sent a secret one. Alright, I won't say who it is, though. So thank you. Thank you, secret person. Alright. Oh yeah, there's a, right there. There's our cutscene capsule. Oh, I need to not use handgun ammo. That'd be good. Is there a jukebox that we can buy from over here? I'm kind of curious why they chose a jukebox, now I think about it. Are there any jukeboxes that you can buy stuff in Final Fantasy VII? Is that like a thing, or... Right? Man, check out that JPEG. Nier has a lot of like JPEGs at the zones that I really like seeing. Like, yeah, that's blurry as heck. There we go. Oh, you know what? I think I might know why it didn't show up on stream. Either way, I'm not going to fix it right now, so. Alright, let's, the next one is in Deep Ground Ruins, which I think is the next area we're at. Alright, here's the jukebox.
You know what to do, sir.
This is you know what to do, Cerberus? Is that the only time that Vincent has talked in the game, like not in a cutscene? That's kind of weird. Alright, handgun. Is this individual bullets? Let me... Okay. Man, wait. I am poor, so I really can't afford that many. Well, we'll just use what we got for now. Be resourceful. Ether, I could use an ether. Any value in that? Let me check this map real quick just to kind of get an idea of where this capsule's at. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's to the north of us. Yeah, okay, I know where it's at now. I don't think there was anything else at E3 that I'm going to actually end up buying, probably. I think the big things would have been for me, and I think I made like a coffee post about this actually. It's like, although I'm thinking about something that I did not actually put on that post. I think I would have been interested in seeing that Shin-Chan game come over. That would have been nice. And then Buddy Mission Bond as well. And I think I'm always like interested in seeing Wait, is he blocking the bullets? Okay, I gotta go smack him apparently. And then Monolith. I just really want to know what Monolith is doing. I want to know that they're not working on Xeno games. I know they are, but I want to believe that they are. Mega Potion. I could definitely use that. Over there. Dead? Okay. Where's the other guy? Right there. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, that's the proof we're getting Dirge of Cerberus remake. Yeah. Oh, that's not what I want to use, dang it. Oh, it's gone. Alright, well, rip. Man, I gotta play that remake at some point. I don't know when I will. I don't know if I care about playing it on PS4 or not, either. But, I mean, Final Fantasy XIII Lightning Returns is the big thing that I need to play RPG-wise. That and Monster Hunter Stories. Did I pass the thing? Oh no. Did I mess up? Wait, maybe not. I think I might be fine. Wait, let me look at this map again. Do I need to go down? Is that what's happening here? Down and around? I think I need to go down and around. Okay. Nope, back here. Oh yeah, I saw that. I'm always skeptical of any fan translation getting announced. No beef on anybody for that. Just like I've seen so many translations that are like, yes, we will do a fan translation, and then like 10 years later, it's still not done. But yeah, like I 100% hope that it gets done. I don't know if it's like something that they're like, oh, we're almost finished, or if they, were just announcing that they're even working on it in the first place. So. Yeah, fingers crossed, for sure, for sure. I remember Moon took forever, and then eventually they're like, actually, whoop, all right. No, because they're actually officially localizing it now after all these years. Ow. Anyone still alive? Nope. I need to use magic. I keep getting these ether drops. Anything up here? No. What the? X potion. Sure. It is nice that we're getting a lot of health drops, because I feel like I am burning through a ton of health at this point. Where's that from? Gathered a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Items? What? that I don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh outside of like what I watched as a kid, so. I love Attack of the Friday Monsters, so like I am definitely interested in that. That being said, I feel like I'm kind of have so many video games at this point that it's a little. Man, it feels like we're taking forever to get through here. It's a little daunting, I feel like, nowadays. Like, it's like something that I kind of liked about E3 is like, actually, there's not that much I'm interested in. That's kind of okay. Plenty of time to play my old video games instead. Ow. Is that guy still alive? Oh, what's up? Or someone shooting me somewhere else? Up here? Yeah. Where's the other one? There he is. I'm trying to remember if there's like anything. I think the Xeno Saga DS remake is something that's still happening. The group working on that, I think, finished or the ones who worked on the Endless Frontier XE translation. So, you know, I'm at least hoping that that is a good sign that that will get done. They were at least able to put something else out before, so that's promising. How are we doing here? Oops. Is that Vincent making a bunch of noise, groaning and stuff? That's so weird. If that is him. Feels like it's out of nowhere. How are we doing on handgun ammo? Nice, 16 bullets. We'll keep focusing on the other guns for now. Merry Christmas. It's July 4th on June whatever. What is 16th today? 17th? I almost got there. Oh, speaking of which, while you guys are here, as you probably can tell, I've been kind of wishy-washy on what we're gonna end up streaming next. Did you guys have any preference or anything? I was thinking maybe Yakuza 3, but at the same time, I'm not really like super married to that idea either. So since I'm just kind of whatever on it, I figured I'd, you know, give you guys the chance to say something. I think the things that I was thinking about were Yakuza 3. We mentioned Elebits before, so Elebits, we could do that. And then also, come on. Sort of Eteria was something I was thinking of. That's like a Konami third-person action game that was released in like Europe and Japan, and that was it. Got a kind of nice combo system. It's also based off the Wizard of Oz, of all things. And it is so hard to... It's like the sensitivity of the aiming is different for this versus like actually Vincent. So like, if I just move a slight amount on this, I go all over the place. Oh, no, no. No, 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 no. Stay away. Alright. It's that one. Oh boy. Jesus Christ. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Whew. Pac-Man. Pack and roll. I don't have any new Dojin games, though. I do have a lot of Dojin games we have not played. We'll definitely still do a shorter stream in between Dirge of Cerberus and whatever's next, but... Let me look up how long Pack and Roll is. I'm not opposed to playing through Pack and Roll. We'll probably play the Wii version of Pack and Roll, because I have not played through that yet. Alright, what's going on map-wise here? Okay, we're getting there. Nice. Here we go. Oh, come on. Oh, I should use my magic. I keep forgetting to do that. Do I have the card key? Okay, apparently I do. There's no one shooting me somewhere. There he is. Yeah, there's like gates back here that I didn't open. I should have opened this gate back here because there's items and stuff, and then we had another car key there, so I messed that up. Whoopsie. Let me look into Pack and Roll. Wait, how long to be Pack and Roll? 4 hours. So we could potentially do Pack and Roll for like a in-between game. Elebits. Elebits is 10 hours, so that's the one we'll have to... I'm gonna trust your guys' opinions on this. Is Elebits like a game that would be good for a stream? Like, my memory of Elebits is very much just flinging the Wii remote around and like not doing much else, but I never played it, so I just remember like seeing footage of it, so I don't know what that experience looks like. I'm definitely open for playing it though. Or is that something that we like play once and then maybe I just finish it on my own separately kind of thing? There we go. Oh, I can come in this way? Okay, I was like, why is this like in this really weird spot? Are they all dead? Okay. Oh, I can't even shoot them. You think it'd be fun? Okay. We'll plan to do like a full playthrough of it, and then maybe if I'm not feeling it as a stream game entirely, we can revisit me just playing it through on my own or something. But it's a game I definitely want to play through for sure, so. That was the last game I bought in Georgia before I moved, actually. Okay, here's the, what's it called? Right there. Sniped it with the machine gun. Alright. Next one's in the Mako reactor. Okay. Try to keep an eye on that map. Kind of a weird spot, so I don't think I'll be able to visually figure out where it's located, but the map will help me. What the? Oh, I don't have any magic left. High potion. Oh, interesting. I kept shooting even though he hit me. I liked what is that game called? Wadham quite a bit. It's not an amazing game, but I enjoyed like the very beginning of it for sure a ton. And I think the rest of it's cute at the very least. Maybe not the best game ever, but it's definitely worth playing like for an afternoon or something. This is a melee only guy. Yeah. All right. I do want to kind of eventually get to Yakuza at some point. That's just a series I really want to push forward on, and I very, very slowly played them. Between Yakuza 1, I played Yakuza 1 right after Xenoblade Chronicles 1, I think, so, and that was when Xenoblade Chronicles 1 came out. And then I played Yakuza 2 on stream like 2 or 3 years ago, so I've had some gaps with that series, and I definitely want to shorten it. I really want to check out Yakuza 7. But I'm a jerk and want to go through all the numbered entries, so.
No, don't let chaos control you.
Destroy chaos.
You cannot be contained by this darkness. Because part of you was born from it. Find yourself. Regain control.
Oh, more cutscene. Oh yeah, I forgot she got taken. It's your time to kill chaos, yeah.
And still acting like a helpless child.
Did any of you guys play the demo for that at all? I don't know if any of you guys have a PS5 at all.
Had such a difficult time. I don't know why I'm doing this. I will die when my magic runs out anyway. Is this...
I did finish up Nier over the weekend, which was more of a challenge than I thought it'd be. The reason I'm thinking about that is there's a very similar scene in Nier with somebody in like an energy area with like a glass.
Yes.
Hey, it's Dunban.
Deep within this grotto is where chaos is destined to awake. Wait.
I don't remember this guy at all.
Dr. Valentine?
The fountain isn't going anywhere.
Papa.
Don't you think you are taking things a little too quickly?
And why not?
I live in an energy area, yeah.
You lack my thesis. I have to prove them wrong.
Rushing into matters will get you nowhere, Doctor. Hmm?
I like her skirt a lot. I didn't realize that. Although I don't know how many chances we've had like to see her skirt at all.
Are you all right, Dr. Valentine?
dress, skirt. I don't know, it's kind of both.
I'll be.
Dr. Valentine!
Tell my son that I'm sorry.
Man, I don't remember this guy at all.
Dr. Valentine!
And I played through this game a few times, at least 3.
My time has come to return to the life stream.
Admittedly, it was in like 2007 or whenever this game came out, so.
Come back! Why did you have to fade away? Why did you...
Speaking of
It's all right.
memes,
He simply...
that disappear
Return to
thing.
the
I don't know anything
planet.
about Marvel, but I know everybody references the disappearing Spider-Man. I don't feel so good thing. I feel like I still see references to that thing, and it's not maybe as direct as that, but that just kind of like fading away into triangles thing.
Stop crying, Shulk.
Are we gonna get another view of this area? I'm curious how big this area actually is. Because if you look at the back, that's just like a skybox or something.
Mom just returned to the planet. We'll see her again. We will? Is this? Of course we will. No. Shalua? Mom said, everything in this world flows around in a circle. That means she'll come back someday. Mom wouldn't lie to us, right?
Kind of looks like Xion a little bit.
Right.
Hey, Gabriel.
Right.
Do I think this is a must-play for a Final Fantasy VII fan? As somebody who's maybe not a huge fan of Final Fantasy VII myself, I don't know if I can answer that question. Stuff is happening in the Final Fantasy VII lore and universe, for sure.
Is it all right
But,
for me to return to the planet?
I don't know. I like this game. But I would say I probably don't have a lot of context for this as a Final Fantasy VII fan or anything like that. Like, my memories of Final Fantasy VII are mostly from when I played that game like 2003 or something like that. So it's been a while. But I think you probably, if you want to ask somebody about like the relevance of this game, I highly recommend like, or see somebody who like has an idea of like what this game means in the Final Fantasy VII storyline. Shadeb has some pretty extensive documentation about this game on the livestream.net. So if you go check out that website, there might be stuff on there about how this game relates and if it's important for that. I enjoy this video game, but maybe other people won't. So maybe, I don't know, maybe just watch it on YouTube or something, or you can watch me play it, I guess, if you want. Although I don't think I'm talking over most of the cutscenes in this case, so. I'm curious, like, has this game gone up in price at all because of Final Fantasy VII Remake? Have people been like, hey, I wanna know what's up with Vincent Valentine? Final Fantasy VII to me is like a very average Final Fantasy. To me, it's like the middle of the road Final Fantasy. I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just how I personally feel about the game and how my interest is. And I think for the people in who are here who watch my stuff, you know very well quality is not exactly the highest regard when it comes to, or I am not looking for quality like a ton of games, or at least that is not my most important factor here. You know what I'm doing wrong? I need to search for Dirge of Cerberus, not Final Fantasy VII. price went up, but it was like just general 2020 went up. It did drop, so it's interesting. It went up really high in May last year, and then dropped way back down in like November, then shot back up again. So yeah, I'm curious. I don't remember, when did that Final Fantasy VII thing come out? I wonder if the price went up because of that. Handgun ammo. It is only made for PS2 consoles, unfortunately. I do not get the impression this thing's going to get re-released. The general consensus behind this game at the time when it came out is that it was not very good. I think Square Enix probably also agrees that it probably was not a very good game. I don't think they're going to revisit it. So to my understanding, how they're going to revisit it is through Ever Crisis on mobile phones, which is basically like a more traditional style Final Fantasy game. You know, with turn-based combat. It looks very much like kind of like what the fan like HD remake screenshots always looked like for Final Fantasy VII. It's like, you know, 3 people lined up waiting for a bar to go up. It's kind of like that, but for mobile phones. And, you know, depending on how you feel about mobile is another thing. But to my understanding, they plan to talk about, or they plan to include the story of Dirge of Cerberus in Ever Crisis, and it seems like oh my gosh, it seems like that they are also integrating aspects of it in the remake as well. So they're kind of like baking some stuff into that, because I know some of the Dirge of Cerberus characters are in the new DLC. I have not played remake at all though to say if it's a part of the main game or not. But, you know, it is in the DLC. So it seems like whatever's going on in this game is going to be somewhat important. I mean, it's not that hard to follow, honestly. I think the big thing is that it does, unless you have played Final Fantasy VII, this game does not give you a lot of context. I think is maybe the bigger thing. So, and it's worth mentioning, I'm playing this with mouse and keyboard. This game is very much designed to be played with a controller. The mouse and keyboard definitely, I think, feels like an afterthought. Through my experience with it. Maybe there's a situation where, you know, there is a mouse and keyboard setup and sensitivity levels that work for you. I've had trouble getting it to really work. But I highly recommend playing this game with controller instead, probably. I really think that's what this game was designed for. So, I'm dying. Alright. Oh, damn it. Oh, gosh. Man. Let me get rid of this junk real quick. Where's my ethers? Well, I use my pet potion. Well, I could use it anyways. Ether. Alright. Oh my god. Man, I don't remember this area, like, at all. This is pretty ridiculous. This is weird, fun design. I like that. I like that the area, like, you're just doing some weird stuff. Jesus Christ, if I can aim. Come on. Don't use your handgun ammo, Ben. Alright, snipe. Can I shoot the eye? No. Lord have mercy, are you going to die? Alright, well. Okay, maybe I can only shoot it after it starts moving. Alright. Yeah. You know, it's one of those things that, like, if you're open to this, like, playing games that are not going to be the most amazing thing you've ever played, I think this game has a lot going for it in terms of aesthetic, tone. I think, you know, mechanically there's some fun stuff going on here. Maybe not quite the, like, you know... I think there's, like, some value in this being, like, an RPG shooter from 2006 or whenever it is. I don't think that really matters that much these days, because a lot of shooters are, like, RPG shooters. So, apparently whatever's going on there, I skipped. So that's like a fairly commonish thing now. I feel like with this game, that was not, at least at the time, that was not always, ooh boy. Nope. Well, I have a Phoenix down. I was trying to get back to the limit break. Oh, there they are. So I feel like at the time it maybe stood out a little bit more. Maybe less so today. I think it's an interesting curiosity, though, just being like a Final Fantasy shooter, right? And I am excited to check out First Soldier at some point. Assuming it gets off mobile. I'm not a big mobile player, unfortunately, so... But... Yeah. I'm kind of curious, like, how much... If... I could be wrong, but I get the impression these days people are generally more lenient towards games. Or maybe those people have more of a voice now that there's like social media and stuff like that, right? It's not just about the mainstream stuff getting covered all the time. I hope I didn't skip that capsule. I don't know. I don't feel like I've been in a place where I would have made sense that we would have seen it. But I feel like you see a lot more people talking about games that are not as polished anymore. And I think that maybe that's partly due to indie stuff, or I don't know. But I'm glad it happened because I think there's more people online that I can like speak to. A lot of the reasons why I even started up my blog is I had nobody to talk to about Shenmue. So it's just like, oh, I'm gonna talk about Shenmue on my website. So, you know, I can't get them from here. Or I probably could. I just... My Shenmue review was hot garbage, though. Spent half the review complaining about Sega not making Shenmue 3, and then somebody else did it. I like Shenmue 3, though. I'm glad Shenmue 3 happened. I don't think we'll get Shenmue 4, but I probably would have told you I don't think we would have gotten Shenmue 3 either, so. I think Yu Suzuki said he's working on Shenmue 4, though. Oh god, there's something bouncing around there. The screen started shaking. Honestly, what I'm more interested in seeing is if, is if they take the multiplayer stuff into to account with the remake at all. Obviously, we're not going to get like a multiplayer. Well, we're not going to get Final Fantasy VII Dirge of Cerberus multiplayer, but like there were characters and stuff specific to that mode in this game, so I'm curious if they'll bother to like reference the characters in there. It was such like a niche thing. It's like would be so weird to bring it up, but you know, if anybody's gonna do it, Square's gonna be the one. You know, they're gonna shove their Kingdom Hearts mobile game into the end of Kingdom Hearts 3 because, yeah, sure, why not? Maybe that's more of a no more thing than anything else. I don't know. What's going on here? I think this is no. Alright, I guess we'll just check out down here. Oh, hello. Oh, how'd I get turned around there? What happened? Is that it? Is this where I came from, or? I don't remember. I think so. Oh no, this is new. 800 enemies. We need that ammo. Uh... Okay. I need to heal. I really wanted to wait for her to use the limit break, but these guys are all spawning up here instead. Is anyone able to see me from here? No. There's some MP there. Should be. There's a guy. Is there a guy right here? Yeah. Okay. There's another guy over here. This is gonna take some time. Ow. Oh, I'm almost dead. No, no. Oh, wrong move. Okay. I thought they were jumping down to chase after me, so they're not, though. Sorry to go quiet. I am not doing great on resources right now. Trying to get me. Oh, dang it, I didn't see that coming right at me. They're stuck on a wall, so, okay. Oh, I am almost dead. Yep, let's use it. Oh, I didn't realize he had a gun. Okay. 20 kills. I think I might be getting getting the impression this is an optional thing. Maybe we can leave and not do this. Yeah, monster time, but I have nothing to shoot. Alright. We may bail on this. This is just going to take a really long time, and I do not really have what I need to handle this, I feel like. I mean, we're only like a third of the way through, not even that yet. What's going on here? Can I just climb up here? That's a dead end. Okay. Oops. We gotta take the ladder. Alright. We're out. I wanted to make that work, but unfortunately we will not be doing that today. Let's see. We haven't upgraded anything in a while. I'm gonna upgrade the Griffin because we're using that a lot. And the Hydra. Werehog mode, yeah. I saw people like weirdly upset about some Sonic thing. Like, was it that the Sonic the Hedgehog, like, what was that called? It was like some symphony thing that showed up at some point, and people were like upset that people were like nostalgic about Unleashed or something like that. I saw people the other day or today saying they were nostalgic about Danganronpa, and I was like, well, yeah, that's probably about right actually. Like, fine, let people like what they like in terms of nostalgia. It's always one of those hard things where like, I think it's always good room for like criticism of stuff online. What is up with this area? It's like full of a bunch of random extra stuff to do, which is kind of neat. Like, I saw someone today say, like, if you don't like Metroid, just stop talking about it then. And then it's like, well, I mean, I think it's like perfectly fine to talk about Metroid and be like, hey, if you don't, like, there are reasons to talk about Metroid in a negative way if you'd like. But then there's definitely like just being a bully about it too, right? So I have no idea what's happening right now. I don't know where we're at, where we're going. A bunch of things keep popping up on screen, objectives. I do not remember this section at all. So I'm sure I played it, but then Vincent just keeps saying, for some reason. So weird. Oh, yeah.
So that's how it works.
I wonder if there's like something specifically that they were like had in mind for this area that, well, that's why this like just has like a bunch of extra stuff in it. It seems like weirdly open, but maybe it's not open. Maybe I'm just going down weird secret path or something. We found a cutscene though. That's what's important.
A pleasure to finally meet you, Vincent.
Oh,
Nero.
At first, I thought you nothing more than a nuisance. However, it seems like I no longer let you run about unchained.
yeah. I know this guy's in the Final Fantasy VII remake
My beloved
DLC.
brother.
Your brother.
Dear Vice, powerful Vice, the only person who ever loved me, and the only person I will ever love. However, but that is all forgotten. In a matter of moments, everything will change. What did you do with Jacques?
I seem to recall that I think this guy survived somehow.
Yes.
Oh, he still has his arms.
What did I do with her? I do recall running into the lass when I journeyed to the airship. A feisty one she is. The girl is inside me, lost like a little puppy.
Is that where you want to live, Oscar? Inside Nero? Is that why you want to live in an energy area?
Ah. So you wish to dance?
Let's see if I actually remember this fight at all either. There we go. Now. Maybe I should just use my little break. I have a lot of little breaks, too. You know, I should have burned my health first, actually. Too late. Wings, yeah. Having issues targeting there. Did not take that much health off of him. Nope. Alright. Oh, that killed me. Alright. Jeez, those hurt. Okay, I can't buy feats now. Come on. Oh, you know what? I think that potion I just used was a fake one. I noticed that the potion in my inventory looked like it was misspelled. And I think it was misspelled because it was not a real potion. It only healed me one as well, so I was like, huh. Okay, reload. Almost out of ammo too. You did not stand close to them. Sure to... Oh wait, I can do this. There we go. Not sure how to dodge those orbs that he kept throwing that did like a third of my health.
Impressive. Perhaps Azul and Rosa never stood a chance against the mighty Valentine. But enough.
Hey, 10k
I
cash,
have
Z.
other matters to
Not
attend.
much. Yourself? Did you find me through looking up Dirge of Cerberus? Alright. We're getting Nero cutscene now. Okay. Yeah, I'm surprised I don't remember the back half of this game at all. I feel like the cubicle area was probably the last time that I really have a, like, well, no, the area we started at this morning where with like the gargoyles and stuff flying around or whatever those things were, I remembered that pretty clearly. The rest of this I have not really had any real memory of.
So this is the end.
I think you dropped this. Unless you find something appealing about this place, I suggest we leave. Let's go.
Okay.
I see. Soul wrought of terror corrupt.
The pacing of this dialogue is really weird.
Darkness would have no control over you.
There's at least a lot of just like downtime of them looking at each other.
So I must try a different dance. How about...
He kind of reminds me of hey,
Even in a world where fear and despair reign over the heavens,
reminds me a little bit of like Homunculus from
never
Shadow of
forget,
Destiny
where there is shadow, there is
in terms of his like
light.
demeanor.
That's right. Bask in my rays, evildoers. Feel the radiance of Wutai Super Ninja Yuffie Kisaragi back and ready for action.
My brother calls.
All right, see you, Nero.
Are you alright?
Let me just double check something here real quick. Is this the last
I
one?
don't know.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe I was dreaming.
The last online cutscene thing is in the Mako reactor.
Over here, guys.
I guess it's probably fairly close to the last boss. Bad stage results, I'm sure. Somehow an A ranking. Did not expect that given how rough that whole thing was. Still got a C on that one mission. Is 9 hours right? How many streams have we done so far? This is stream 4, 2.5 hours each. Yeah, okay, that checks out. That's fine. I'll buy another high potion. I'm not really picking up high potions very much, but I'll leave it empty for that one. I'll buy Phoenix Down. And we are really low on ammo in general, so I'm just going to get some. Is the cheapest ammo is handguns, so let's just cap out handgun ammo. And then the rest, you know, 100 each. I might not be able to afford that, actually. 55. Okay, just go pure broke. All the way down that hole.
Will you be all right?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, now let me see if I've got this. You keep going, find Nero and Vice, and smack them into next Tuesday. And while you're cleaning house, I sneak into the reactor and shut her down. Haha, sounds
What time
like
is it?
a
8:30?
plan. So, see you around.
Let me double check the chapter count on this real quick.
Vincent Valentine.
Dirge of Cerberus. If we're only on chapter... If we just finished chapter 10, that was like... We just did chapter 9 and chapter 10, I think. Is there frame dips? I'm sorry. You're right. We did get really bad frame dips.
Lucrezia? Hello? Anybody here?
I'm still seeing frame dips. That's not good. That's not what I like to see.
Father?
Who's...
Lucrezia, this file.
It's none of your business.
But it is. Why didn't you tell me you
This
worked with
still
my father?
frame dipping, or
Just stop it!
seems like it's still going up?
Lucrezia.
Oh.
It was all my fault.
Is it like really bad that you guys can't hear me or anything, or is it just like slight
Father
dips?
died. I couldn't. I'm so sorry.
But I never blamed her. Just to see her smiley face. But after that day,
You can hear?
the light left her heart.
I mean, I keep getting warnings. It does say my connection
So you've come to your
is good,
senses
which
and
is
chosen
weird.
me.
Yes. Doctor.
However, if she's happy, then I don't mind.
Yeah, it's still giving me consistently telling me I'm getting frame rate drops.
Another dream?
So strange that it's like just very slight drops.
Vincent Valentine. Why? Why are you fighting this battle?
And it's also like a consistent slight drop as well.
Destroy deep ground.
Okay.
Stop Omega's
Maybe it
return.
stopped.
It's time that an end is put to this madness. Or at least, that is what I tell myself.
Nope. Back up.
Though, I'm not completely sure that's the reason.
Is it unwatchable?
Not sure. Neither
Is
am
it
I.
something that ruins the stream?
Vincent. I don't want to
It is
see the world
unwatchable.
end. I just don't want there
I can definitely
to
try
be
to restart my
any
router.
pain.
It stopped now. It seems to be coming and going. I just realized the monkey's in front of me. There we go. Here we go. It is watchable? Okay. Yeah, it just seems to keep going like at a very slight rate. It's very strange. Usually for me it's like a complete drop down if there's an issue. So I'm not sure what's up with that. I don't remember if I mentioned before when I started the stream, but I did run by my ISP's place and they did give me a router. Well, I rented a router. I did not want to do that, but I did it as they kept blaming my. Well, my it's a router and modem shoved in together into one. So they kept blaming my modem on my internet connection, which they blamed my last 2 issues on my modems as well. So I do not have a lot of faith that is the issue. But you know, I can't get this guy without hitting him. So I don't really have a lot of faith that it'll actually, oh, there we go, fix anything. But after this stream, I'm gonna try to all right. After this stream, I'm gonna try to switch over to that other and see if that helps. All right. Well, I think we're just gonna leave that guy alone. And if it does, maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll just rent a thing from them for now on, but it's stupid. I get the feeling it is probably not my hardware, especially since I've replaced it multiple times now, and they keep pointing to that. But, you know, we'll see. Defeat the gargoyles. Oh yeah, I was trying to think. So my biggest concern is that if we're still a ways away from the end, I don't know how long I want to go over to do the review or whatever. Oh god. Oh my gosh. So like maybe we'll stream something else temporarily, but I don't know. I'm already moving forward on this. And I kind of want to get this out of the way and finish it up. I am still getting yelled at by the Streamlabs though. Elixir Phoenix down. Oh, I need to put on my Phoenix down. Oh, I need to use my handgun. I have handgun ammo now. Oh, I can drop off ladders. Okay. But also, yeah. All these guys are melee only, it looks like, so. Oh! Kind of interesting to introduce melee only enemies so late in the game. Although some of the bosses are very much geared towards you fighting them in a particular way. Where's that crawling going? Down there? Oh, okay, there we go. Oh! Okay, this is the area that we were at before, actually. Earlier in the game. Can I jump on the... Nope. One thing I was doing in Nier the entire time was like trying to grab onto the as high up on the ladder as possible to reduce the amount of climbing time. Whoops. My breaker. Nice. I think it's just 2, right? Railway keeps getting in my way. There we go. Here. Or is it defeat Gargoyles mission 2? Finally, okay. Pretty sure we're getting towards the end here, though. I think it's this area, then maybe one area after this. Although I remember, I think there were quite a few final encounters. I don't know if we need to fight Nero again at all. That just shoot that, or I don't know if that helps. Nothing's dead, so it doesn't seem like it helped that much. There's explosives back there still. I shouldn't have used that, but it's too late. Ugh. No, too high. Come on. This is not doing me a lot of good as I thought it would. Maybe just do this. Well. There was an item that I skipped past earlier, right? Yeah, right here. High potion. Yeah. We probably should have just ran past it. Can we go through the same hole? No. I'm gonna say. Where do we go, though? Oh, the door. Okay, it is just a numbered version of Defeat the Gargoyles or whatever. Oh. But maybe I should just bail on all these things. Oh, here we go. Although I'm sure this is going to hurt a ton as soon as they get back over here. Back here, come back here, come back here! Oh, somebody's still alive. Can I get out? Okay, yeah, we'll just go. Oh, let's see what we got going on here. Bye. 2 poor for a Phoenix down. Oh, maybe I just already have Phoenix down. Okay. Man, it is still dropping. That sucks. I guess, do you guys want me to continue like this? Or would you like me to see if we can either figure something else out or divert to something else for now? I do worry that if we're going to try to review this thing, that if we're having connectivity issues during that, that will be a pain in the butt. Alright. Continue. Okay. Oh, okay. Just pushing. There you... Oh my god! No! 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 Ah! I didn't realize he was gonna go crazy so fast. Let me in. Oh my god. Take a walk. Oh, I probably could have double jumped actually. Man, this is... Alright, as long as you guys think it's alright. After I used my ether on accident. I like the commitment from that guy. Like, even though Vincent's like standing right beside him, just like, I'm just gonna keep doing this. Wait, is this the area that has the... Oh, it's the next area. Next area has the capsule. Maybe, actually, let me double check. Yeah, next area. Hey, bugs. I like how this whole last area is just like, hey, here's a bunch of bullshit. I don't know, it's just kind of neat to see them just be like, we're just gonna do whatever we want. Soldiers breaking out of jukeboxes. These guys get hurt by magic at all? Oh, they do. Oh, I'm hurt enough. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's see here. Am I supposed to jump off this or? Go if that was the intention. There we go. Nope, I'm done. There we go. Let me try to jump against. Jump against this wall. Okay, no, there's an invisible wall, so that is not intentional. Alright. Is that door the door I came in from, or is that a different door? This might be a different door. I think we just need to walk out of this room, basically. My shoulder's cramping up, so... yeah, okay. Is this the capsule room? I think this is the capsule room. Yeah. Right there. Okay, so that should be the last online cutscene. There we go. Hey, Keith. You could have got it for $5. How you doing, Keith? Yeah, I mean, I like it. I think it's definitely a game with problems, but I really do enjoy it, though. I definitely recommend. I mentioned earlier, definitely recommend playing with a controller. Mouse and keyboard's a little finicky in my opinion, I think, but I'm glad I tried playing it all the way through. I used to I really wanted to try to play it beforehand, but come on. I used trackball mice with the trackball on the top, and just it never played nice with the PS2. So Duke Nukem Forever did not like the trackball mouse either. I got that on PC, and it just no matter how high I put the sensitivity, just wanted nothing to do with that thing. So it is just for the PS2. You connect a mouse and keyboard into your PS2. Got those two USB ports. I'm not sure how many PS2 games support keyboard and mouse. Final Fantasy XI supported keyboard, obviously. I don't know if it supported mouse or not. Not that you really wanted to use the mouse ever for Final Fantasy XI, though. Where is it? Oh, wait. Keith, if you see, I don't know if you're only looking locally, but the second Japanese release of this game has all the English, it has the English version of the game on. We're actually playing a Japanese version of the game right now too. I have too many copies of Dirge of Cerberus, and this is one of them. So if you're into importing stuff, then you can import a copy of this, and all you got to do is set your Japanese PS2 to English, and then the game will boot up in English. It's basically the same game as the US version. The original Japanese version of Dirge of Cerberus is pretty different, at least mechanically. Or not mechanically, control-wise. They added quite a bit to the US version of the game, and so they brought that back over to the Japanese version. And I don't like this part. I don't like it when he flies way over there. Thank you. I don't know if they're always better, but in this particular case, I just had a lot of problems with calibrating the controls, I feel like. So. Oh, you don't have an NTSC capable PS2? Yeah, I'm not sure if you could play the Japanese version in English so that way then. I've never modded a PS2, so I don't know how the region locking stuff in that works. I haven't used my PAL PS2 in a while. I have more than a few PAL PS2 and PS1 games. Thankfully, the Framemeister handles them pretty well. I have Glass Rose, Sword of Eteria, Gun Gauge. What else? I have something else. Mach-N X. Or Mach-N Shao, I think it might be called on PS2. Maybe I just should dodge this phase. Say as I get smacked directly by a missile. Like, I don't know if what triggers him to come back over here is if I do enough damage, or if it's just like after enough cycles he just will do it. Seems to be going this way now. At least. Keith, some of the stuff you told me that you've played before, though, this game's definitely better than that. There's that one company you were telling me about that was just like publishing a bunch of, I don't want to say junk, but questionable things. I was just like, oh boy, looking at some of that. There we go. Nice, I got a pink PS2. Do I like the new controls of Dirge of Cerberus better? Yeah, I can maybe show you guys what that original Dirge of Cerberus is like. I mean, honestly, it's still a third-person shooter, but like you can't jump, you can't shoot while jumping. You can only jump once, so all your jumps basically look like this. And your dash is like a roll, and as much as I prefer the animation for a roll, the dash is like oh, it doesn't really feel like, for something about the dash, I don't like the dash for some reason. Something about the dash does not look very evasive to me, and I'm not sure if it's just my mind being dumb, or if there's something actually logical behind that. Hello. Disc spin icon. That was strange. I've never seen that before. But you roll in the Japanese version, but the problem is that when you roll, you also crouch at the end of it. So it's just, you can't really, I don't know. This isn't really like a cover shooter or something like that, right? So it just feels a little awkward. Phoenix Games, yeah. Is the pink PS2 a PAL one, or is it a Japanese one that you got? I don't know if they're different, if the pink one came out in other regions or not. Mine's Japanese. My PAL PS2 is black, and my US PS2 is silver. I used to have a black fat PS2, but I accidentally burned it. Not really accidentally burned it out. I was just irresponsible with it, and left it on for many years. So, those reasons. I'm sure I've talked about it before on stream. Oh boy. I recognize this room in particular for some reason, which probably means there's a boss fight that I don't know how to... machine gun bullets? Yeah. I mean, pretty much set on bullets. I probably shouldn't have bought as many bullets as I did earlier. We could sell machine gun bullets, actually. Not that they sell for a lot. Maybe we can't, actually. I think this might be a boss battle. Oh, I thought I was buying high potions. Whoops. PAL? Nice, yeah. The main reason I got 3 PS2s is because I was looking into soft modding PS2 stuff, and it seemed like a little less intuitive than like a Nintendo console or something. And it was cheap enough to import the PS2s. I got like the Black PAL one for like $30, and then I got this pink one I think for 60, which was higher than I needed to be. I just wanted the pink one, so.
Neither do you.
All right, see you, Keith. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it.
In there, huh?
Yeah. Come on.
Okay. Sorry, just double checking some audio stuff real quick. All right, yeah, this is the room I recognize. There's also like a multiplayer battle in this room as well that you could do.
Is Vice?
The multiplayer in this game just kind of looks like a mess in a way.
It's dead?
It's like basically 12 people all just like shooting Vice as Vice runs around with a sword.
Not for long.
A new life breathes inside him, just as one does in you, Valentine.
Huh?
Okay. What time is it? 9?
That's what you're doing.
What's he doing? What's he doing? What's going on? I don't get it.
Soon, my dear brother will awaken. It seems.
Oh wow.
an
Was it working when you bought it,
eternity
or?
since I was granted the knowledge of rebirth.
Granted.
By who?
But that didn't work. This monkey doesn't want to flip. Alright, well. See you, monkey. I was gonna try to move the monkey somewhere, but I remember for a long time people were like you could get GameCubes for dirt cheap in Japan. I don't know if that's still true today. My friend was looking for an Orange Spice GameCube, and I think it cost him like $100. But you know, eBay prices. That being said, these days, like, import gaming is it's like a big enough thing, and those consoles are old enough. I guess I believe any GameCube price these days, I guess. All GameCube stuff seems way too expensive.
Omega?
Oh, interesting. I wonder if it's just one of those things where, like, they just didn't bother to test it or anything. I know the YY Combat was in the junk bin for me too. My Rhythm Thief, I'm pointing here like you can see it. My Rhythm Thief soundtrack, that was in a junk bin. My PC98 games that were in the junk bin, those were for real junk. Even the ones that weren't in the junk bin, I had some issues with them. Specifically Metal and Lace 2 I had issues with. I mean, it's 99% fine, it's just I can't watch one of the end cutscenes, but unfortunately that also means that I can't unlock the secret character because I can't watch the end cutscenes, so. Yeah, that's weird. Maybe not weird, but, you know. I would expect being in the junk bin, something would be wrong with it. They are still cheap there? Okay. Yeah, I've done enough, like, messing, like, most of the things I need to do with GameCube, I can do at this point. Like, I've gotten kind of situated there. Is there anything I can do with GameCube? I don't have my second broadband adapter anymore. I lent it to a friend's brother, and I never got it back, so I can't do, like, multiplayer double dash across 2 GameCubes. Not that I am in a position to really need to do that.
However, some things remain.
It would have been nice to be able to play Homeland with somebody, though, if I
Things as black
figured that out.
as the heart of a day.
Oh, his nails are painted.
Ah, the essence of death. Its ululations are like a lullaby.
How can you...
Yuffie, stay here.
Ah, yes. You were invulnerable to the darkness. from me again.
It's the same fight again, just different place. Oh yeah, he's got like robot arm stuff here. I forgot all this. Or I guess robot body. Oh, that's him right there. Okay. There are cubes flying. That. Oh, alright. I assume the goal for now is to shoot those whenever they shoot. Dodge that, and then once... Oh, that shoots through the collision, or the pillars. Okay. Oh, I can shoot him when they're charging too. Okay. It's easy enough. I don't think that's hitting anything, right? Yeah. Maybe you shoot those rocks? They do seem to highlight, like I can hit them. Maybe I can melee them? Ocarina of Time it? Doesn't seem likely. Anything down here? That. Nope. Oh, okay. Well. Apparently I just need to shoot the barrier enough. Very patient wait for me. It is not the final boss. We actually have quite a ways to go. I'm dying though. We might have to cut it short. I think there might be one more area after this, potentially. That thing turned quick. There we go. Where's that coming from? Oh, right there. Oh, he's inside the barrier. A little bit. Oh, I didn't know they could break that, actually. Oh, they put another barrier up. There's one. There's one more. Where'd he go? I got stuck on the wall there. Also did not heal. There we go. Okay. Oh, can I shoot him from here? Kind of. Lets me just keep doing this. I might just keep doing this. It's like doing decent damage too, so. Oh. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, we might have to call it after this fight. Although I feel like we get dumped into the Vice fight very quick. That being said, if tonight has proven anything, it's that my memory of this game is not amazing, since most of what I played tonight was like, actually, I have no idea what any of this is. Like, I'll be honest, I don't really remember this fight very well. I do remember this particular section here. I don't remember what we got to do, but... I'm hurting him. I don't think I can jump to that, right? No. Just one hit.
Are you ready?
Maybe I just need to focus on getting a headshot on him.
How about this?
Yeah, that looks like what I need to do.
Can you withstand this?
Well, it seems like he's only letting me do like one hit of damage, so punching I think would have been not ideal.
Let us dance.
Alright, that was a lot easier than the first half. You still doing stuff? Ooh, stretchy. Stretchy boy. Yuffie.
Sorry.
Let me double check something real quick. What does chapter 12 contain? I forget if there's an actual level. I'm pretty sure there's an actual level for chapter 12. So I think we might actually call it here, because we have to do the Vice fight, and then I believe there's a chapter after that, and then we have another fight after that. So we probably will end this early next time, or we'll be able to finish Dirge of Cerberus early next time. But I don't really want to do this tonight because we have to also review the game afterwards too. And I think we'll probably be done probably closer to like 10:30ish. So let us call this a stop for Dirge of Cerberus right now. There's the Final Fantasy 15 DLC that
Sorry.
is actually like interesting. You guys see that? Like,
Sorry
she has a
about that.
text advance prompt there. I don't know if we've seen that anywhere else in the game. I don't know if there's too many situations. Oh, you know, it might have been on the airship when we could just talk to people randomly. That sounds like maybe that was something that happened. I have to go back and look. I don't recognize that at least. But yeah, the Final Fantasy 15 DLC is kind of Dirge of Cerberus-y, the Prompto one, so. Yeah, that seems weird. Although, like, him talking out of, like, randomly also seemed very strange, too. So. Alright, well, we'll call Dirge of Cerberus a little early. Let me see what else we got sitting around here. Ugh. Let me get this controller out of the way. Or this mouse. Alright. Let us see. Oh wait, did I save or anything? Can I save? Him save, I don't remember last time. I don't remember the last time we actually saved anything, so. I have never put this video game in. I need a controller for it, though. I mean, I assume this game does not have controller support. I think I'm starting to not like the PS2 controller for fighting games. More time I spend with the PlayStation pads. I think the D-pad is a problem, is the thing. It's Arc System. What fighting game does Arc System make? Guilty Gear. I have no idea which Guilty Gear this is. It is one of them, and it's a Japanese copy I got for $1. I've never played Guilty Gear in my... Well, that's a lie. I briefly played Guilty Gear... Mom. Alright. Who's my mom? That's my mom. Accent core? Okay. What is mom mode? I don't know what kind of fighter this is. I'm just gonna do the Hadouken motion. And hopefully it works out. Alright. I got a skull Hadouken. Maybe. Does this have dashing? I feel like anime. Okay. Numbers are flying. Okay, there we go. We dashed. I don't even know if this is like a 4-button game or what. Something happened. I think it's a 6-button game. The L1 and R1 does stuff. I know is your main. I do not know anything about Guilty Gear, to be honest with you. I know it exists. I know Heaven or Hell. And apparently now I know Mom. Alright. Thanks, Mom mode. I just do arcade.
Please select your character.
It's interesting because like there are people I recognize in this game, like this dude here. I had no idea who's a Guilty Gear character. I know her. She's Guilty Gear. He's Guilty Gear. That's Guilty Gear. All right. Guilty Gear has good graphics. I like how it looks. The new ones especially. I think I had the problem with a lot of games where, like, if they release a bunch of games that kind of have the same aesthetic, I kind of look at it and, like, these kind of all look the same to me. Like, all the 2D Guilty Gears look the same to me, but that doesn't mean that they don't look good. Alright. Same thing with the Guilty Gear Zerd and stuff. All those look the same to me, basically. Although I heard people say that that was, like, a fairly big deal in terms of graphical upgrade. Something about it reminds me like of a like an SNK game or something. I don't know what it is about it. Like something about it visually and aesthetically. And like the sound quality. It's got kind of like this grainy noise too that reminds me of like a SNK fighter. I do like how this guy animates though. Chip or Soul? I will probably die and have to choose character again, so I will probably give him another look. I have like a speedometer in the corner of the screen. This seems very loud. I'm gonna turn this down for you guys. I may be wrong in doing that, but I wish I was better at fighting games. I definitely, you know, I pretty much come into all of them and just do Hadoukens over and over again and hope it works out. Not over and over again, but like, I pretty much just do whatever I do for any kind of fighting game with Street Fighter kind of inputs. And it's like really hard for me to tell like what makes it like any of them different from each other. So unless they have like a very obvious mechanic or something. I don't know if that like Steam thing matters at all. I also don't feel like I know this guy's moveset, or like, I don't know. Something about the moveset that feels a little awkward for this guy. Admittedly, I think he's supposed to be kind of an awkward character. He's like a bunch of weird, kind of out of place movements there. Alright, I'm on fire. Alright. Laser her toes. I like BlazBlue. I like the story of BlazBlue at least. Soul Calibur 3. I still haven't played Soul Calibur 3. Maybe someday. I have only ever played Soul Calibur 2. I feel like that's the one like every person played back in the day, and then everything else was like, maybe you played it. Oh, he's got a fun dash. I don't know if these games have like story this early on, really. I'm sure there's a story to it, but like, I don't know if there's like a story mode in this series at this point, or if it's pretty much just enjoy Robo Key. Oops, I taunted on accident. Is R2 the taunt? Is that what that is? Yeah. What is burst? There. BlazBlue is cooler. I think BlazBlue. BlazBlue feels. I don't know. It's kind of. I feel like if we were to say the game that's trying to be cooler, I think Guilty Gear is definitely trying to be cooler. Does it succeed in being cooler? I don't really know. But aesthetically, I get the feeling that this game's trying to be like ridiculous in really dumb fun ways. I feel like, and maybe this is just my ignorance about Guilty Gear in general, I feel like BlazBlue at least takes itself somewhat seriously, where I never really got the impression that this game does. I did that grab and no idea how to do it. I'm always terrible at learning grabs in any fighting game. I feel like the only games I know how to do grabs on is Soul Calibur and Dead or Alive. So I don't know what that does. I like put a little like pad on the floor. Oh, I'm gonna die. Rip. Persona 4 Arena, yeah, I heard good things about that too. Seems like R1 is like some kind of I don't know if it's like a heavy or what. But it's like really slow attacks, or it like drops that little panel on the ground, but I don't really know what it does. I think I played one of the Persona games and there's like a dude with a baseball bat, and apparently that was like the wrong choice for somebody like me, because he had some like mechanic when it came to doing like outs and strikes and stuff like that, which seemed neat, but also probably way too much to learn as somebody who doesn't know much about fighting games and was sitting down in an arcade to play it for 5 minutes. So I've heard Grand Blue is pretty accessible, but maybe overly so. I feel like my friend always mentions that it's like kind of doesn't have a lot of depth to it because they try to oversimplify it. This might be the end of the line for our arcade playthrough. I still don't know how to burst. Let's just start smacking some buttons, see if we can get burst to come out. Do one of these buttons burst? Okay, I bursted apparently. Or lost my burst, one or the other. Flash! We lost. Well, that was a game. That was a fighting game, I can confirm. It's probably good. There's probably a lot of games in this series for a reason. Worth the $1 I paid for it. What were you saying that I should use earlier? Let me see if choosing someone who is easier might help. Chip. Chip or Soul? I'll be Soul bad guy. He is way skinnier in this game. Holy crap. When I think of Soul, I think of huge buff dude. This guy is not huge buff. Well, I mean, he's buff and huge, but not in the same way that he is buff and huge now. Alright, uppercut. Was that like a projectile, or was that... Okay, yeah. Is this just like the Ryu of this game? I still might not win. There we go. Slicer in the toe. Alright, we'll make this the last fight. Oh. Does she have like a moon that comes out of her hair or something? Or am I just not paying attention and seeing things? Honestly, it's Guilty Gear. It probably is a moon in her hair. I don't know what that thing was that I just did. Sharp hair, okay. Taunted. Oh. There we go. We did it. We won. We're on top. Guilty Gear champion. Cannot see Soul bad guy's eyes at all. Alright, well that's enough of that. We will return next week with some more Dirge of Cerberus, and then probably start a pack and roll. We'll probably have time. And since that game's only 4 hours, you know, it should give us time to kind of burn through that and get it in just 2 streams, probably. So, Soul bad guy versus Soul bad guy. But yeah, thanks for coming. Thank you again for whoever donated to the coffee, secretly, anonymously. In terms of stuff coming up, I had stuff that came out, I had the Real Heroes Firefighter casual review go up, so that is there if you haven't looked at that yet. Otherwise, I need to work on the PCFX stuff more. Probably, that is probably what I'll end up doing. I was gonna say this weekend, but I think this weekend's Father's Day, so I gotta probably go do Father's Day stuff. That it? I think that's it. So, but podcast stuff will happen. Otherwise, we will return and finish Dirge of Cerberus next week. And that means we can finally review Dirge of Cerberus on that stream instead. So, anyways, thank you guys again. Good night, Pen. We will sleep well. So I will go ahead and mute the video game now so you don't hear the video game over pen pen. So we can get pure pen pen all the way through. Anyways, thank you guys for sticking through the lag and everything. Appreciate it. And hopefully I feel a bit more lively in the next couple of weeks. I feel like I've been kind of on weird autopilot mode lately, so. Alright, we'll end it with Soul Bad Guy. Any special screen? Or is that it? Alright, that's it. Bye!